Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are again. It is our 6th week of virtual preschool, and let's see what the day is today. Does anyone remember what the day was last school day? Yeah, it was Monday. So then we had Tuesday, which was a 3's class day. So today is Wednesday. That is correct. So let's put our frog on Wednesday. Go over here to our calendar, and what is the name of our month? Only for a few more days. Yeah, it's October. Let's count the numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. What's next? 27. Right, so let's see here. Pumpkin, apple, pumpkin, apple, pumpkin. So number 27 on a pumpkin, and that was yesterday, Tuesday, for the 3's class. So let's see here, after 20, let's see, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yes, pumpkin, apple, pumpkin, apple, pumpkin, apple, yes. So a number 28 on an apple. So let's see here. So this is Halloween. Let's count how many days we have. 1, 2, 3 days until Halloween. It's so exciting. All right, so today is Wednesday, October 28th. All right, so let's look at the weather now. So everyone needs to look out their window at their house, and let's see what the weather is today. Is it windy? Is it foggy? Is it stormy? Is it cloudy? Is it partly cloudy? Is it snowy? Is it rainy? Or is it sunny? So you need to look out your window and see what kind of weather it is today. And remember, there can be more than one kind of weather in one day. So let's see what it feels like outside. So for this, you probably have to step out your door for a second to feel what the temperature feels like. Does it feel hot? Does it feel cold? Does it feel warm? Or does it feel cool? All right, so figure that one out too for what it feels like at your house. Okay, oh, and remember, we are still in the season of fall or autumn. All the yellow areas are fall or autumn. So this week we've been talking about spiders, and on Monday we read a really popular spider book called The Very Busy Spider. Do you remember? I have it right here. We read that, and that kind of had some information about spiders in it, right? We learned that spiders make webs. We learned that spiders catch insects in webs. Remember, the spider caught the fly in the web? So I have another book for you today, and this is actually a brand new book that I got this year, and I think it's pretty cool. Let's see what it's called. I think, oh look, this one's sideways too, because it was so big I had to put it in our mystery envelope sideways. So I'm going to turn it this way, and let's see what this book is called. We know it's going to be about spiders. I really kind of fell in love with this book when I read it the first time this year. Maybe some of you have read it. I don't know how popular it is. So this book is called I'm Trying to Love Spiders. And I think that's the case with a lot of us, right? or just trying to love them, because sometimes they might scare us a little bit. I'm going to take the book jacket off. Did you know that's what that's called? This is called a book jacket. Just like a jacket you wear if it's cold outside, this is a book jacket. It doesn't keep the book warm, but it protects the front, it protects the book, the cover of the book. So I'm going to take it off because it's easier to hold the book without it. So this is called I'm Trying to Love Spiders. And it has a whole lot of spider facts in it. That means information about spiders. So it's a pretty cool book. Make sure I'm not missing something here. This says, I'm trying to love spiders. It isn't easy. I have to admit I'm not a fan of spiders either, but they do have some positive qualities. I keep telling myself spiders are cool. I want to love them. I mean, spiders have been around for millions of years, moving silently, swinging into action. I want to think of them like bug ninjas. Look at, they've got some ninja things there, like a, what do they have there? There's a mask and a sword, and I'm not sure what that is. Bug ninjas. And look, in this picture it shows a spider and a dinosaur. It says, spider and dinosaur spring break 165 million BC. Like this spider right here. I'm gonna try really hard to like him. But if I study him, maybe if I study him for a while, I think it's working. Ah, it's moving. Squish it, squish it, squish it. Oh no. That didn't work out. But next time will be better. Next time I'll focus on all the cool superpowers spiders have. Like 8 eyes. Extreme close-up. Look at that. Spiders have 8 eyes. That is really cool. And spider webs are cool. So it has names for these different, this is called a funnel web, a spiral orb web, and a sheet web. Spiders spin webs out of protein-packed spider silk they make themselves. That's like you or me building a house with our hair and then catching food on it. So look at this. This says hairball, sweet hairball, and this says food trap, sweet food trap, and it's got pizza. So it shows a house built out of people hair, and then the house caught pizza for us to eat. Some spiders even have billions of tiny hairs called scopuli, hopefully I'm saying that right, on their legs that let them stick on walls or ceilings or, oh my gosh, there's a spider stuck on there! Smash it, squish it, get it right now! Oh no. But if you look really close, you can see those little hairs on the spider's leg that help it stick to walls. We're not very good at loving spiders just yet. If only spiders were more like things I really love, like burritos and soccer and rocket ships. Instead, their closest relatives are also totally gross. So this is arachnid family reunion. So some of their relatives are a scorpion and a tick. Yeah, those aren't exciting either. But it's not like I'm scared of every icky thing. It's just something about spiders. Maybe it's the fact that almost all spiders are venomous. Spiders can't chew very well, much like your baby sister. They need liquid foods, and it shows a picture of a bottle of milk and creamed corn. But that's not really what spiders eat, right? Since no one's invented a tiny spider-sized blender, spiders rely on their venom to dissolve their dinners, making bugs soft and slurpable. I've always wanted to be a smoothie. So what they're saying is that when they go to eat a bug, which is their food, right? The venom inside them makes the bug get all soft and squishy before they eat it. Just like you would maybe put food in a blender and make it all soft and squishy for your baby brother or sister to eat. But, to be fair, while there are about 40,000 known species of spider, only a few can bite humans, and even fewer can harm you with their venom. So there's all the 40,000 kinds of spiders, and there's the tiny amount of them that can bite people, and only a couple that can actually hurt you. And this says wanted, dead or smashed a lot. A female black widow and a brown recluse for being poisonous enough to ruin your day. So this says that the female black widow has a red hourglass on its underbelly. So you can kind of see it, that little red, oh, it's really hard for you to see it in this picture, isn't it? But there's a little red hourglass. And then this one says the brown recluse has a violin-shaped marking on its back, and that's probably really hard for you to see too in this picture, but it's there. Fatal spider bites are so rare, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. Oh my gosh. Okay, don't panic, but there is definitely a spider over there. And we're not gonna squish it this time, right? We'll just try to pet him, maybe? Can you pet spiders? Let's try. Pet spider here, it says. Whoops! Nope, we squished him. I'm never gonna love spiders at this rate. Maybe I should focus on what spiders are good at. Like eating bugs. That's gotta be helpful, right? A single spider can eat over 75 pounds of bugs in a year. That's more than you weigh. So there's a 75 pounds of bugs, and there's a 75-pound dog. I've even heard that some farmers use spiders to keep harmful insects out of their crops. So farmers put spiders in their crops to keep other bugs away from them, to keep them from eating their crops, the food that they're growing, right? And oh wait, looks like some of those bugs made it over here. Get out of here, bugs! I can't even read my book with all these. Hey, what's that spider doing? What is the spider doing? It's got its web there, and what is all over its web? Yeah, there's bugs out there that's caught all over its web. Wow, thanks little guy, that was really impressive. Spider presents for you, and it says box of flies. So the spider, all these bugs over here, the spider caught on its web over there. Aw, did you make that for me? Look at that, there's a heart shape in the middle of the web. I think I might finally love a cockroach. Squish it, smash it, make it go away. Well, at least it wasn't a spider, right? One thing at a time. That's a pretty cool book, isn't it? I thought it was anyways. All right, so let me show you our new work today. In your packet, you actually don't have anything for this particular project. And what happened to my white crayon again? My white crayon keeps disappearing off my tray. Let's see if I have one in here. Very strange. Just a second, you guys. I gotta go find another white crayon. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. We have a white crayon. So, this is a crayon resist spider web. So what you need for this is a piece of paper, probably white, and a white crayon, which you better keep an eye on because my white crayons keep disappearing over here. A cup of water, watercolor paints, and a paintbrush for your watercolors, okay? And specifically, I usually use black for this project, but that's just because it's a spider web. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do for this is write your name, Miss Mika. And you could write your name in white too if you wanted to. So there's gonna be some magic going on here. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of draw a spider web with my white crayon. Now, if you know anything about drawing with a white crayon on paper, on white paper, you'll know that it won't show up, and that's the idea, okay? You don't want to be able to see the crayon on the paper. That's what makes the magic happen, all right? So I just drew a spider web on this paper, but I bet you can't see it, can't you? Yep, you can't see it because white crayon on a white paper does not show up. But we're going to do some magic with watercolor paint and make it show up. So I'm going to use my paintbrush. I'm going to get it in the water first, and then I'm going to get some black paint, and I'm going to just start painting over the top of my spider web that I drew. I know you can't see it, so you just have to kind of start painting. And as you paint, you will notice that your spider web will start to show up. And it's kind of like magic. I like doing magic tricks at preschool. It's pretty fun. So I'm just going to keep going so I can uncover as much of my spider web as I can here for you so you can see it. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I want you to be able to see kind of the spider web shape that I made. Now your spider web could be a different shape, but you might want to kind of think about when you've seen spider webs in real life, what do they look like? And you might want to try to make your spider web look something like that. Let me show you what mine looks like here. Look at that. Now you can see the spider web that I drew with the white crayon. Isn't that cool? All right, so we have another activity for today. And this is not a spider activity. This is one of our little count around activities. This is count around the kitchen. So we've already had a count around the house, I believe. Well, this one is specifically in your kitchen, all right? So you're gonna take this and a pencil or a crayon or a marker or something, and you're gonna go in your kitchen. And you're going to see how many spoons you have. You're gonna count your spoons in your kitchen. And then you or your mom or dad or somebody can write it here, or you can trace it. Remember, mom and dad can write it in yellow and you can trace it. Then you're gonna see how many bowls you have and count those, and how many mugs and count those, and how many forks, how many plates, and how many sets of measuring spoons. Or you could count each of the measuring spoons. It doesn't matter to me. However you want. It's just some good counting practice, all right? So that is another activity you can do. That is what I have for you today. I will show you the last of the activities on Friday at Circle Time. I will see some of you today at 10:30 for small group. And I sent out an email, Monday, with an idea to wear your Halloween costume to small group. So if you would like to do that, you can. We'll definitely be talking about what each person is planning to be for Halloween and what you're planning to do for Halloween, because it might be different this year. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see some of you in a little bit. Bye, everyone.